Ìyàwó mi máa jàjà o. 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 Tí a bá jà tán, ta ló máa là wá lẹ́jọ́? Ìyàwó mi máa jàjà o. Welcome to another episode of Yoruba Movie Reviews, and today we'll be reviewing the part 1 and the part 2 of a movie titled Ija. Ija literally means fight. This movie is available on Ogidan TV on YouTube. So this movie is about a man played by Kiki Bakare who married two wives. One of them, played by Mide Martin, is a no-nonsense wife. She enjoys soft life. However, she's also abusive. Initially, it was just her, but in order to stop the abuse from the first wife, the silly man decided to take the advice to marry a second wife, played by Wumi Toriola. Both wives are hot-headed and they turn the house into Fuji house of commotion. To add to the wala, Mide Martin's mother is Ayo Mogaji. She came to sit down in her child's house so that her child will not be bullied. Then Wumi Toriola's mother, acting as Lola Idije, came to sit down in the house. So imagine the four of them in the house, and the house was just crazy commotion. And it became the battle of the wives, the battle of the in-laws. And when things got, you would not even believe the ending. Because I'm not going to spoil it for you, I have to say it. When things got too much for this guy, he did the most cowardly thing ever as a way out. Anyway, why do I like this movie? It's obvious now. The drama, the tension, the gbas. It keeps you at the edge of your feet, especially part 1. The beauty in this movie is, if you're looking for cinematography and all that rating for international movies, this is not the one for it. However, the beauty in this movie is in the dialogue. The dialogue, although it's full of abuses and witty comeback, is not something the actors can learn in a script. It has to be like here. You have to be like a bit spray to be able to give that gbas. Because as you're watching it, sometimes I even think the gbas are they're coming up with it like spontaneously. You have to be really spontaneous, and that's the beauty of it. Some people, you love drama, you like drama, but you don't want to start the drama, but you're happy to watch the drama. But there's no drama happening in your family, on your streets. Just go and watch this movie. It will quench that urge, that need. So I loved it. I love the casting. The casting played their roles well. Mide Martins, she was trying to form and push, but I'm out. Wumi Toriola, she didn't even form. We've got Abiodun and Okele, who were playing the gate man and the driver. They tried to bring comedic value into it. Ayo Mogaji was forming the posh mother-in-law, but Amath wasn't nice either. I also like that Mide's wigs were given. Every time Mide Martin is in a movie, our wigs are always given, and I make sure to shout that out. I also like the movie because it triggers a lot of conversations. Like, why would you marry two wives? Number one, like, you could just, if you're not happy with your first wife, you just get a divorce. Which one is to get back at your second wife? No, to get back at your first wife, you go and marry another person to pepper her. Are you not going to be living in the same house while they are peppering her? You think they'll be peppering her? She'll be under fire until you be enjoying the whole atmosphere and your whole marriage. And if you don't want to divorce, like, have separate homes. If you're rich enough to marry two wives, you're rich enough to have two separate homes. Have two separate homes. Also, it takes two to tango. Yeah? You've married a second wife. The wives still have the option. The first wife, played by Mide Martin, has the option to say, you went to go and marry another wife. You did not consult me. I did not consent to it. Pack your bags and go. Like, it takes two to go. The second wife too can say, let it go not you for me. Even though I accepted to be the second wife, like, I can't be in this, and leave. So I believe it takes two to tango. Another thing is, if they bring a second wife come and meet you in the house, would you stay? And what make women stay in polygamous relationship that they don't really want to be in? They agreed with their partner to be in a monogamous relationship, and suddenly it turned into polygamy, and they're still there. Is it love? Is it the economy? Is it where will I start from again? Is it cause anybody to my let me in the room? Nobody's gonna chase me from my property. What is your property exactly? Is your property the man, the family you've built, or the home itself? Which one is and also, you, the new wife, you came in, you come into a polygamous home, and you want peace, and you're advocating for peace. When the man was toasting you, was the first wife there? When they were bringing you into the house, did the first wife consent? So why would you want peace? Why would you want peace from the first wife or the children? Like, Koyemi, you just want some miracle. And as the first wife, the attention will now be on you. How should the second wife? As the second wife, the attention will now be on you. How should the first wife, feel and everything? Like, who welcomes an intruder? If someone comes into your house, just intrudes into your private life, entering your kitchen, entering your bedroom, entering your toilet, sharing your man, sharing your property, just like that. Tradition, culture. There are some things we need to put in the bin. Mind you, I'm not against polygamy. Yeah? My issue is consent. If you're going to be in a polygamous relationship, everybody must consent. It's not consent of, no, consent, enthusiasm, because there are many people that do polygamy and they love it. Yeah, they love it. Everybody's happy. It's a happy home. Is when it's not consensual. Everybody does not consent to that arrangement. That is where it's an issue. And usually is where is the woman and the man start off with, we are both in a monogamous relationship, and suddenly a third party is entering. That's where the problems usually starts. And also, I feel men that enter into polygamous relationships that are very contentious, I think it's their kink. Let me explain. There are some men that they are very gentle, but they like drama. Yep. They like drama. You just like people to be fighting on their behalf, fighting for them. It makes them feel good and lovely. I feel it's men that those are the kind of men that go into that, because why would you see trouble and just enter if you're not enjoying the trouble? And another thing is, if who do you call to fight your battles? Do you call your in-laws to fight your battles? And as mother-in-laws, or as mothers, your child is saying, they're bullying me in my home. They've come to marry another wife for me. So you carry your bag to go and do what? Why don't you go there, carry your child and leave? Or go there, tender your 2 cents and leave? Why Anyway, so if you like drama, watch this movie. It is lovely. Okay, what did I not like? Of course, some conversations were just too long. They could have been shortened. In part 1, I was hearing some meme sounds like, oh shit, he effed up. I'm like, is this a skit or a movie? Egbami. Like, I was so confused. Like, why am I hearing all of that? The third thing I did not like is, even though we're not doing Hollywood, we should still be moving with times. I think there was a snippet of the movie that was circulating through the internet where Wumi Toriola was arguing with Kiki Bakare in the movie, and within the argument, she had changed her wigs. Like, it was so noticeable. Like, even though we are not doing stuff to international standard with all our Yoruba movies, like some things now, like, that was so noticeable. Another thing I didn't like is, although the movie is about fight, age, and drama, I think sometimes they start shouting. So if 2 actors are conversing, are abusing each other, fighting, it shouldn't be 3, 4, because then it becomes a commotion. I cannot really hear what everybody's talking about. It just becomes so loud. I had to mute. So another thing is, I feel part 1 and part 2 could have been put into one movie. I don't see the point of part 2, but I would say all in all, the movie delivered. the movie delivered on the title. It says Ija is literally a fighting movie. So if you want to ginger yourself, if you want to laugh, if you want drama, if you want to be at the edge of your seat, if you want to watch a movie worthy of discussion, if you're a fan of Kiki Bakare, Wumi Toriola, Mide Martins, Lola Idije, and Ayo Mogaji, and also Afiz and Abiodun and Okele, please do watch this movie. It's on Ogidan TV on YouTube. YouTube. I'm going to rate the movie 3 stars. Until next time, see you. Bye.